Not exactly sure which club this is, but my guess is it's one of your wedges due to the ball position. As we look at the setup, it looks very solid. Weight is a little bit low on the left side. Left foot is flared, hands are in front of the ball. Shaft is leaning, arms are extended. Looks very good here. At the 3 position, you've maintained your weight on the left side so that you kept your low point in front of the ball. Fully loaded your hands, good extension of the left arm. As you get into the hitting zone, you've moved even more to the left. It looks good. You're starting to release your hands to have impact. As you come down into impact, boom. Good solid extension, head is still. Good extension there as you kind of hold the angle. You don't flip the hand through. Very nice extension right there. All the way up to a very good finish. Here we are hitting a hybrid. Setup looks very good. Just a slight kick of the belt buckle to the left side. Arms extended well, good ball position. In the 3 position, good extension of the left arm, fully loaded the hands, maintaining your weight on the left side, starting to flex the left knee slightly. Still have a very good bracing angle in the right leg. As you get down to impact, you're coming off the back foot, driving even more to the left. As you get into impact, very solid there. Very good extension right there. Swing looks really good. This is a down the line view of you hitting the hybrid. Posture looks really good. I like the tilt in the spine. I like the way the arms hang under your shoulders. Good flex in the knees. It's a very good setup. Both feet are flared slightly outward. As we get into the 3 position, you're a little bit what we might call laid off in that this shaft is above the plane. But that is something you've done for a while, but you repeat good results. I'm not in a hurry to change that just because of the look. I would only change that if I thought it was directly correlated to some ball flight problems. I'm not sure that's true. So don't be too concerned with that look right now. As you get to the top of the swing, you've set the club. It's a very short and compact swing, which makes it more consistent, yet you get plenty of power with it. As you come down, you're driving your lower leg, your right hip, your right knee. You're rotating your hips, keeping your spine angle. Now you're extending that right arm, swinging under your spine angle. You're not lifting. Very good fundamentals. I've added another software package to my computer, and it allows me to do a few different features in swing analysis. So let's look at this hybrid swing one more time. What I would like to do is, let's draw a line, if I can do this here. That's the swing plane of the shaft. It's also common to draw a line through the shoulders. Ideally, we'd like the plane of the swing to be somewhere between those two lines. Now, as you get back, you can see how you're a little bit laid off, in that your shaft now is here. Make that yellow. But let's continue this swing up. As you get to the top of the swing, you now are back on plane. So you're in a much better position at the top of the swing when you go through the transition back to the golf ball. So the little bit of a laid off on the way to the top of the swing really hasn't put you in jeopardy, because you eventually get to the right place. So as you start down, you're right on this green line here. This, I believe, is your 3-wood swing, and once again, I don't see any issues with your fundamentals here. Look very solid. This is a behind the swing look that sometimes shows some different features of a golf swing. Setup looks good here. I like the short, compact backswing. Keeps everything connected easily. You are leaning into that flexed left leg. As you start down, let's pay attention a little bit to the left leg and see how it reacts to this swing. The left leg is fairly static. There's not a lot of activity there. We're not using the muscles in our left leg to help generate some additional power. It's positioned in a flex position, but it's not extending much through the ball. So most of the force comes only from the hip turn and the release of the hands and arms. This quieter lower body probably gives you a sense of control and consistency and less complicated swing, a little bit simpler motion. Many golf swings, though, will have that leg extending through impact. The evolution of your golf swing has had incidences of where it did extend a little sooner, and sometimes it's more like this where it doesn't extend that much through impact. Not overly concerned with it right now because I like the results of the shot itself. Everything should start with, what is the ball doing? Are we getting good ball flight? Are we hitting targets that we want to hit? And only if we see ball flight errors do we then trace back to possible connections to swing flaws. Right now you're hitting the ball well. Now your driver swing. Setup looks good. Ball is positioned just off the left heel, maybe a little bit behind the left heel. you're not, you've definitely improved your setup in that there was a time that you had actually too much weight on your left side, which is very important with irons. But with the driver, you want to be closer to being more balanced, because you don't need to have that hit down attack angle. And so this is a much more solid, balanced setup. Everything looks good there. Both feet are flared. I like that a lot. Everything is solid here. Quiet legs. Good impact. Left leg is slightly flexed. Really has stayed flexed, not a lot of extension through impact. But certainly a good position there.